Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be ranking the new Last Jedi Lego sets that were just released this 4th Friday from worst to best. Now, for argument's sake, guys, we are going to be leaving the UCS Millennium Falcon out of the equation just because I think a general consensus would be that it is the best set that is coming, even though it is very, very expensive. So we're going to leave that out of the equation. So let's jump right in. So the first one I think is the worst set out of this new wave has to be the Rey buildable figure. It's not very eye-pleasing. It doesn't really catch my eye at all. Not to bash on Rey. I think her character is great, very great development, very important to the plot. But I just don't think that her figure is very eye-pleasing. That's why I kind of ranked it as the worst set. Now, the second worst set is going to have to be this Chewbacca buildable figure. Now, I love Chewbacca, don't get me wrong, he's one of my favorite guys, but he just does not look good in a buildable figure. He looks kind of fake in my opinion. He looks even a little bit scary with his face, so not my favorite buildable figure, not one of my favorite sets at all of this new wave. Now, the next one has to be the Resistance Transport Pod. Personally, I understand why LEGO made this. It's a $30 set. It's affordable for a lot of different people, but personally, I think it's just flat out ugly. I like the minifigures in it, but I really don't think that there was a need to make this. I would much rather them replace this with a little bit of a better set, but that's just my opinion. The next one's going to be this Elite Awesome First Order Trooper. Now, this awesome pilot is really, really cool. I like the different reds and the blacks and how it kind of all comes together and how it ensembles all that First Order feel and stuff like that. That is definitely my second favorite buildable figure out of the entire line from this new one, but I gotta say, it's still, I'm not a big fan of buildable figures, so that's why they kind of rank this low. The next one has to be this awesome red guard. I think he reminds me a lot of Lord Sidious's guards, if you remember back in Revenge of the Sith. That's primarily why I put him at this place. Definitely my favorite buildable figure in this entire line, but like I said before, buildable figures are not my favorite sets when it comes to just LEGO in general. Now, guys, the next one has to be this First Order Heavy Scout Walker. The reason why I put this set as the second worst set was because it's kind of overpriced, $50 for a very small thing. I have built this, actually. I do have it in hand, so I do know a little bit of what I'm talking about. It's a very small set. The figures are awesome, though. Hux and the First Order Flame Trooper are very, very awesome, but just I don't think the set is worth $50. Guys, the next one's going to be the Resistance Bomber. Now, not to hate on this thing, I actually think it's really cool. It reminds me of a World War II B-52 with the turrets. From this point on, I'm going to pretty much like all the sets and I just had to choose which one's worse than best. So I think this is definitely cool and definitely one of my favorite sets, the Resistance Bomber. I cannot wait to see how this is made in the movie. So guys, next one's going to be this First Order Star Destroyer. Now, this is actually a very cool set, one of my favorites of the entire line, but it really is for a play feature, not really for a display. I really would have liked a UCS, although I know that's a lot to ask for from LEGO, but I think it's a really nice design. I do have to bash it a little bit. It looks exactly like a Star Destroyer, just without like the head, the noticeable head from the Empire, but overall it is a great set. Now, guys, next one we're going to talk about is Kylo Ren's TIE Fighter. This is absolutely sick. This reminds me a lot of the older TIE Fighters with a black and a sleek black. I liked how they made Kylo Ren's ship finally black. If you guys remember, Kylo Ren's shuttle from The Force Awakens was actually like a gray kind of tone. That was pretty awful. This looks nice. The red cockpit and the nice red trans cockpit, and then we have the sleek black on the sides. Looks very, very nice. I'm definitely going to pick this one up when I can and whenever I have the chance. One of my favorite sets, definitely of all this entire wave. Now, guys, the last one has to be the UCS Bb-8. This thing is absolutely amazing. If you guys have not seen my review and speed build of this thing, it's great. You guys should go check it out. But this is such a great build, very easy build. It's an affordable UCS set, and Bb-8 is like a cutie pie of this new trilogy. So I definitely got to give some kudos to this set. Very, very nice set, very well built. A lot of detail, a lot of functionalities too, guys. It is an amazing set, and if there's one set that you guys pick up out of this new wave, I definitely recommend picking this guy up because he is such a collector's item and such a very, very eye-catching set. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video I made of the worst to best new Star Wars sets. Guys, keep in mind this video is completely opinionated. You guys can definitely vary in your opinions of what set may be worse or better than any other. Like I said before, the UCS Millennium Falcon, we left that out of the equation just because that is such an awesome set. Guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know what you guys think down below. What set do you think is the best and what do you think is the worst? I still stand behind myself when I say that the Rey buildable figure is pretty ugly. Not gonna lie, buildable figures are not my thing. Guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Definitely drop a thumbs up for this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next video. Peace.